You want to take a quick peek at the Flames lines and do this one?
Let's do that. Yeah.
That
Give us
one,
something to get excited about for the rest of the week. That and maybe a lifting of water restrictions.
Feel like I got the order of these lines wrong because like Kuzmenko scored at like a 40-goal pace since he got here, and Nas had a great year. I'm going to call the third line your first line: Kadri, Kuzmenko, Pospisil, and I like Pospisil and Kadri together. We had Zeri with them at the beginning of the year, and we loved what we saw from that trio. But Pospisil's moxie seems to get the best out of Kadri, and you slide in the offensively gifted Russian on the right side. I'm calling that your top line, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Second line, I'm better at the wing, but I can still play center. Igor Sharangovich, fresh off his 5-year extension that will kick in following this season. Anthony Mantha, your prime 1-year pump and dump candidate. He's 6'5". Just don't expect him to play like it, Rhett. He's on the right, and Connor Zary on the left. Do wonder about Zary down the middle.
Yeah, me too.
Not unlike Igor. He's smart enough to do it. I just wonder about how's he going to do facing off against a Stahl brother type thing. You know what I mean?
Not good to start, but you got to learn the ropes. This
this is probably the year to learn the ropes, isn't it? And then I'll call your third line, the one you see at the top of the list. That'll be Michael Backlund, Blake Coleman, who've been staples of the third line, and
the $11 million shutdown winger.
Yeah, the $10.5 million left winger who was second in league scoring before recording the greatest drop in league history season over season in points.
Damn.
Oof. Your fourth line's interesting because you got Walker
that's
on the right side. You got the Rune Dog in the middle, and then the Lamborghini on the left, who is he's the Tasmanian Devil, flying around, hitting everything, being a pain in the ass. He's the Tasmanian Devil. Not huge, but a pain in the ass.
Well, I hope that drags Walker back into it because Walker didn't do enough running around and playing hard.
The thing is, you don't see Matt Coronado in there. So if Walker doesn't want to have a training camp, he's not going to start.
And without being an ass, Kevin Rooney?
Rune Dog. Yeah, you could slide a Cole Schwint in there if you really wanted, or a Dryden Hunt, but they just don't have. I don't want to see Zary play in the middle of the fourth line. Maybe you could possibly get center of the fourth line, but I like him top 9 right now. There's
you don't have.
You're squinting to find center. Yeah.
What about Pelche?
Pelche not a center.
No, in this lineup though.
Yeah, I don't think he's earned it. He's going to have to come in and take a job. Like at this point, I'd firmly place him behind Lomberg and Coronado, and we need more. He had a season that was disjointed because of 2 different injuries. He had the shoulder issue in camp that took him out until around Christmas. Then he came back, got back to the big club. Jacob Trouba, bang, another injury, and was playing a little too timid for my liking in the AHL playoffs. So he's got some work to do. Big year for Pelche.
I don't like these lines, Ryan.
Yeah, we're going to have to throw these in the blender. Jack, when we reconvene again, you'll build us the new lines.
I think the lines make sense in what you've got written down. I'm saying I don't like them.
Yeah, I think there's a second line and a couple third lines. And that's kind of why the Flames were picking 9th.
And without being an ass, not enough youth.
And again, we'll have Kuzmenko a UFA, Mantha a UFA, Dura a UFA, Rooney a UFA. There'll be some movement out of this group, as you saw last year on the blue line with the likes of Hanifin and Tanev and Zadorov. So there'll be room, but I'm kind of with you. Out of the gate, you're not going to be seeing the Stromgren, Pelche, Schwint types necessarily.
They've got too many guys.
Too many damn wingers, I was telling you. Good thing they got Mangiapane out of there. Right?
There's too many guys because you got to have the Lamborghini.
Lamborghini's got to be in there. Pain in the ass.
But
you need that.
There
is a bit of pest factor, though, that I like. You had talked
about. I don't mind the pest factor.
Like Pospisil and Lomberg on the same forward group. Yeah, I like that. And you could go even slide a Klapka in there, the 6'7" guy. He's physical, but he's not a fighter. Like you could make this a difficult group to go against. I don't think they're going to outscore many teams, but they definitely could be hard to play against. And you got some guys that are good at defense. Coleman, Backlund, Zary, Kadri, These are guys that are very good in their own end.
Get them going, Husk.
Let's go, Husk.
Come on, Husk.
Poor Husk took the job. It's a very different looking group.
Husk is looking at the same line. Oh my God! How are we playing?
How we play? Daniil Miramanov's on my top pair.
Hi.
You know to me, Connie. No, I do like a Miramanov, but not as a number 2. God damn it. Uyghur's a right shot. He's played his offside a ton and will continue to do so on this lineup. Kevin Ball slides into the second pair. He and Rasmus Andersson likely will take your heavier matchup workload in terms of other teams' top lines. And your third pair at this point looks like Jake Bean and Braden Pahal. Hanley could be a 7. Solovyov's a guy that could pop up. You'd love to see Jeremy Poirier do it, but he suffered that nasty cut to the arm last year. And Oliver Shillington still doesn't have a job, Brett. Crazy times.
Could.
Oh, yeah, no, there's lots of people are hiring. I just don't know. If he wants, that long-term top 4 offer that was.
Yeah, imminent.
Oh. And honestly, I think it's bad advice. I don't think Oliver Shillington was like, you know what I want to do? I really want to stick it to the city of Calgary and Connie. I think this was bad advice, Rhett.
Well, it clearly is bad advice because you weren't planning on sitting in mid-July without a job.
Yeah, I don't know that it's a bidding war and who's going to give him the 6th year right now, right? Kind of feels like maybe it's not going to happen on a multi-year deal that you had offered.
Should we call the agent? Do you think we could offer advice?
You got JP's number? JP's a very reputable guy. This is not a newbie. This isn't someone's uncle.
JP's been around the block.
Yes. It looks like a rare, just what they saw coming was way off from reality. And I wonder if them walking away from Calgary led to that. Hang on now. You stood beside this player in their darkest hour for 20 plus months and you want us to give you term? How do I know you're not going to do that to us? I'm not suggesting that there aren't significant mental health issues here, but I think that scares teams when they see this behavior.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Or how do there's that point. How do we know it doesn't happen to us? But there's also, I feel like the Flames did right by you.
You've played 30 some games in 2 years. I don't know that I've seen enough.
Anyway, JP, call me.
JP, Rhett's got advice for you. We can make this better.
We'll get this smooth.
Come on back, Ollie. We love you. Come on. We'll move Miramanov down to the third pair.
Yeah, we'll make things
will go to the right side.
We don't have to make
Uyghur Shillington.
Shit happens. Let's go.
Listen, we all make mistakes. It's what we learn from those mistakes. That's our positive thought as we send you into the week of recorded content plus. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.